goes up on 1/3.
Yes.
3. 1/3.
1/3.
1/3.
1/3.
Are we ready?
Are you ready? Wow. Wow. We're choosing over here. Who are we?
I mean, you have a dog in that
I
arm.
do.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes. Tea and chat.
Chat with T.
Tea chats.
Tea chats. Welcome to Our Life in Books, where we talk about our lives, books, and everything in between. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Samantha, and we're cousins.
Yay!
Grab yourself some tea and get cozy because we are ready to chat.
Mm-hmm.
This episode, we talk about what we've been up to, some random things that are going on in the world, and our holiday plans. But first, what tea are we drinking?
So I've got the Deck the Halls tea from Adagio. We're both drinking teas from the,
Christmas set?
Yeah, Tinsel Teas set.
Tinsel teas.
So I've got Deck the Halls, and it's got black tea, cinnamon bark, orange peels, and spice flavors, and then some cream.
Oh.
And then
I'm
got...
drinking the Jolly Gingerbread. I don't know what's in it. Can you tell us?
Yeah, so that one's got black tea, cinnamon, ginger, almond, and gingerbread flavors.
They're both really good. I've had them before, haven't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like I had them last year, but...
Yeah, me too.
The years are so long. I don't remember.
Wow.
Oh, it's so bad.
So to warn everyone really quick, I got a puppy.
Yes.
Yes, she's Shishan, our teddy bear. So it's a Shih Tzu Bichon mix. She's 3 months old and about 7 days. So she's our mascot. She recorded with us last episode, but
she slept the whole time last time.
Yeah, she slept the whole time last time. This time she's been terrorizing us, so she might be fired.
She's not quite as tired this time.
No, she's full of energy.
So if you hear little squeaks.
Yes, little squeaks. Samantha is getting angry. I'm holding her right now because I don't know what else to do. She pulled Elizabeth's headphones off earlier when we were getting ready. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's been a huge adventure, but I don't regret it at all.
She's so cute.
She's so cute.
She's only, what'd you say, 3 pounds?
Yeah, 3 pounds.
She's the tiniest little fluff ball.
Yeah, and she loves dogs. She loves big dogs. She loves playing. She's has a big personality. She just gets bored and also doesn't like to be alone.
And of course, did you say her name yet?
Yeah, Sophie, I think. But if not, it's
Sophie.
And she has an Instagram.
Oh, that's right. What's her Instagram?
Oh no. Sweet Sophie Bear.
She
answered. You have cobwebs all over your face. Yeah, I only did that because I was gonna post way too many pictures and videos on my regular Instagram. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make her one.
Yeah.
And I'll just post all the videos, but I am not talking like I am her. Just so you know, because a bunch of people have already wrote on the comments of her being like, my name's Archie and I really like you or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, but it's not the dog, it's the person. This is weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, so we have a dog, Bowie, and he's a lab boxer mix, and he's afraid of her. So
yeah, he's kind of playing.
Kind of, but you can tell he's terrified. Every time she comes toward him, he just runs the opposite direction.
Yeah, and she's licking in the air because she just wants to lick. She just wants to lick his little nose.
He's afraid of everything.
I love it.
One day they will love each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna force it. They're gonna have to. So, okay. So what should we talk about? Do you want to start with our Christmas plans and New Year's Eve plans? Just because this episode's gonna come out after Christmas and before New Year's.
Okay.
And this is the last episode of 2019 for Our Life in Books.
That's crazy.
I know, it's so crazy.
It's so sad.
I know.
I don't know. I'm ready for the new year, but at the same time, the year 2000 was 20 years ago, and I'm not okay with how that feels.
Oh, thanks for that.
Right?
Now I feel awful.
Right? I don't like that. I don't like it. But here we are.
Yeah.
So, Christmas. I don't know. We don't have a ton of plans. I like to try and be as low key as possible.
Yeah.
And we're pushing one of our Christmases all the way till the middle of January. And then I think we plan on having a Friendsmas too. We did a Friendsgiving, and that won't be till January.
Yeah.
So.
I've got we've got the one, the 28th.
Yeah.
Just our families. Christmas Eve is usually spent with my mom, and Christmas Day is with my dad, and I think that's really it because my birthday's the 22nd. So I've got some plans to do maybe some hatchet throwing and maybe going out with some friends for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting really busy. I hope to just get some reading and some relaxing in there.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing about, like, Christmas falls on a Wednesday this year. And so I feel like I'm hardly going to have any time off.
I know. I don't like it. And then what about New Year's Eve?
Yeah, I'll be lucky if I make it to midnight. That's usually how it goes. I think even though last year, you were here last year.
I was here. Stop.
And we stayed up. We let the kids stay up. So I don't know. Maybe if the kids are staying up, maybe I will. But usually if it's just Alex and I don't make it to midnight. He has to wake me up so I can watch the ball drop. So...
Yeah, I don't know. And in years past, I've gone out and like made this big deal about it and then ended up not having any fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually just go into it with no expectations.
Yeah. Yeah, we usually get sparkling grape juice for the kids and, well, whatever the adult version of that is. Champagne. Oh my God.
I was like, why?
Words are so hard. We usually get a bottle of that for ourselves. But like I said, once I drink that,
You're tired and want to go to bed. Yeah, same.
Basically.
So what things do you have to update us on? I know you went on a trip.
Yeah, so I went to Chicago almost 2 weeks ago now with my friend Nicole and then another friend, Sam. And we went and saw Brockhampton. And so it was at the Aragon Ballroom. And if you've never been there, it's like one of the most beautiful venues ever.
Yeah.
It's a historic building and it's just so pretty on the inside. Like it reminds me of like those old Shakespearean plays and how they used to have the plays in like the theaters with the balconies.
Oh, yeah.
And people would sit up in the balconies in the like the little special little box things.
Yeah.
But then the ceiling's all painted and they use black lights to really like accent it's just so friggin' pretty. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. God, what is my problem tonight?
Oh God, I'm the same. Can you explain to anyone who doesn't know who Brockhampton is? Because I did not know.
So they call themselves a boy band. They sing like rap, hip hop, stuff like that. And so there's 6 members, I think, that actually perform. But the group Brockhampton also includes like their producers and their like the people who do the art for the albums.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, so it's really this whole group of people that all have different talents that they bring to it. But then there's like 6 performers. But there was a lot of really young people there.
Yeah.
We saw, like 16-year-olds there with their parents and like
gosh.
18-year-olds and there was a lot of really young people. And once Brockhampton started, because it was general admission, so there's no seats.
Okay.
And once they actually started, it was like one big pit.
Oh gosh, well, is there mosh pitting there?
Kind of, because he did tell the crowd to like open up so they could circle up and whatever.
Oh yeah.
But even if it wasn't a mosh pit, that's what it felt like because everyone was like super close together.
God, yeah.
And I think we lasted about 2 songs, and I was like, I'm sorry, guys, but I can't do it anymore. Let's go find some space.
And you can also, like, see maybe if you, like, get
When we were getting really, really sweaty. Like, I was already drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
And then, so by the end, when we were leaving and we saw people that had been in the pit the whole time, they looked like they just got out of the shower with their clothes on. Like,
oh, my gosh.
Completely soaking wet.
No, thanks.
It was crazy. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And beforehand, Sam actually found us a sushi restaurant to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really cute and the food was so good. I found like a veggie noodle bowl that was really good. They did have vegetarian sushi rolls, but I was like, I just saw veggie noodles and I was like, yes, please.
Yeah, that sounded
that
good.
sounds like my jam.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's great.
Yeah. And then on the way back, we listened to a podcast to kind of keep us awake because we ended up sleeping in and getting ready slowly and just kind of taking our time. And so on the way back, we listened to this podcast called Mother Hacker.
Mother Hacker. Okay, yeah. What's that about?
I think it's fairly new, and there's only 1 season so far, so it kind of leaves you on a cliffhanger. I haven't looked it up. I assume there's going to be more. But so it's about this lady who keeps getting those robocalls, like we all get, and it's really driving her crazy. And then suddenly she gets this call. A little background too. So she's single mom in it. She just got divorced and her ex-husband's in rehab.
Okay.
And she gets this phone call and it's this woman on the other line that sounds very frantic and is saying that her ex-husband was in an accident and they need $12,000 because he's on his way to the ICU and like things aren't great and they need $12,000, whatever. So she sends them this money only to find out obviously it was a scam. Yeah. But like
this
in the
real,
moment,
right?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's a scripted. It's like one of those fiction scripted podcasts. But yeah, so she sends the money and then she finds out it was all like a scam.
Yeah.
And she's trying to get her money back and she gets caught up in the scam and she starts scamming people too.
No.
It's really, really good.
That's crazy.
It kept us very entertained. So then, and that's by Gimlet Media.
Okay.
If you've ever listened to anything by them. So that one was really good. And then I looked up Gimlet to see what other things they do.
Yeah.
And I started listening to one called Homecoming.
Homecoming, okay.
Yeah, and so that one's got a lot of really well-known actors as the voice actors in it. Like David Schwimmer is in it, and I'm trying to think. Michael Cera.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. There's a lot of people. I'm trying to think of all. David Cross. I don't know. There's a ton of people, but and the main lady, I can't think of her name, but you will recognize her voice when you hear it. But anyway, so that one's about like the secret government project going on where they're supposed to be rehabilitating soldiers that come back from like war.
Yeah.
But really, I mean, like you find out it's a little more nefarious than that, and that's not quite what they're doing. But it's really, really good, and it got turned into a TV show, and it's an Amazon original now.
Is it called Homecoming?
Yeah, with Julia Roberts.
What?
Yeah.
I think I maybe have seen that trailer, but I didn't know it was like from a podcast.
Yeah. The podcast is really good. Like I think I listened to all the episodes in maybe 2 days because it's so good.
Yeah.
It's just so well put together.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. So if you're looking for, because every once in a while, I really like those kind of podcasts that are stories.
Yeah.
You know, that are fiction rather than like true crime and all that stuff. It's just, I love getting sucked in. And I think they do, especially Homecoming. Mother Hacker's really good too, but especially Homecoming. I just feel like they do so well that like, you know, it's not just people voice acting. Like they have all the sounds in the background. So if they're in a diner, it sounds like they're in a diner.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I really love it.
What is it? Is that like called like something?
I don't know.
I feel like it's called something. I can't remember. If you guys know, let me know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy.
So so if you've got any recommendations for other shows like that I can get into and binge in 2 days.
Well, I actually just subscribed. I haven't listened to it, but nope. What is that? What do we listen to all the time? Dateline. It was like one of the ads, and I thought it kind of sounded interesting. It's called "Why Is This Happening" by Chris Hayes.
Oh yeah,
because I just thought that's more like topical and current, and it sounds interesting. So I'll let you guys know how I like it.
That advertised on Dateline, and
I'm like, this sounds interesting. I might try it.
Yeah.
Well, I've been gaming a little bit on my Switch and on my computer. So if any of you are gamers, reach out to me because I'm looking to play some games on Switch, Fortnite, or Steam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you played with the boys one weekend.
Yeah, I did.
They were all excited.
It was really fun. But then they want to play creative mode, and I'm like, I want to kill people. So
right.
I want to shoot the little, what are they, the bananas and all those. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually play Fortnite to shoot other people, not to like have fun and build stuff.
Yeah, no.
Like, I'm so sorry. I think it's adorable. That's what my kids play for, though.
Right. And I've been playing some games on Steam. I don't have a gaming computer yet, but that's what I'm working towards.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It is. So your family has a new YouTube obsession?
Oh my God. I blame Nicole for this.
What is it?
She showed me, I don't even remember how it came up, but anyway, she showed me a clip of this video, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard of this girl. She's very, very popular on YouTube.
I'm ready.
It's Mariah Elizabeth. I think it's mostly aimed towards kids. She repaints, she does a lot of other things, but she repaints squishies.
Oh, I've never heard of her.
Do you know what squishies are?
The weird thing? No.
They're like basically like stress balls, but they have all the different shapes now. Like they're super popular.
Like the food, and we didn't understand it. Yep. Okay.
So I got really hooked because first of all, I like watching people like craft.
Me too. I like watching stuff like that too.
And I think she's really cute and creative. And she takes people's like old squishies, she has people send them to her, and she takes these old ones and repaints them so that they look nice again.
Oh, cool.
And all of her stuff is super cute. So anyway, that's what we've been watching, and I'm pretty sure we've watched all of her squishy repainting videos.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm gonna have to watch that because that sounds interesting.
It is, and I couldn't stop watching it. And then I was like, all I want now is to buy some of those squishies and paint them. Like, what is wrong with me? Yeah. I was not interested in these things before.
Yeah,
now I want a squishy collection.
Now you're like, I get it.
I want to paint them.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. We'll have to watch that.
Well, and I guess people are doing that. I'm pretty sure my brother and his wife were talking about that.
Oh, really?
I don't know, some recent family holiday thing. They were talking about how they watch her too, and they bought squishies to repaint one night.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
I know. I was like,
it'd be fun doing that.
I really like that idea. Yeah, we'll have to do it.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I just started watching the Netflix Cold Case Files.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm addicted to true crime. Obviously, we both are.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was so interesting to like it's just been up like while I'm just doing stuff.
Yeah.
But I've been looking for like something to watch, and I was like, "Ooh, perfect! It's like a podcast."
Mm-hmm. That's how I watch. What is that called? Forensic Files.
Oh, yep.
It's always in the background.
Yep. Or I do America's Most Wanted because all the episodes are on Amazon now.
I don't know. Like, I guess we did try and watch that. But the kids were in the room, and Alex didn't think it was a good idea. And I was like, to be fair, all the reenactments are really old.
Oh, they're really cheesy. It's hilarious.
And like, it scared me when I was a kid, but things are so much different
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine. But yeah. So Cold Case Files, is it? So they're only covering obviously cold cases.
Yes, but they're cold cases that like have been solved, which is really cool. And it says like however many years later this happens, and then however many years later this happens, and like how long they have to wait, and like all this stuff. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I feel like I.
And you get to like hear from like the cops in it and like people, and yeah, it's really good.
Oh,
yeah,
sounds good.
And I've been like making a list of the shows I want to watch this winter. And I have 3 so far. Sherlock, because I've never seen
Sherlock. So good.
I know, and I need to. I've just been like wanting to watch it.
And it really won't take you any time to catch up because there's only 3 episodes a season.
Yeah.
So.
And then Light as a Feather, that's on Hulu. And it's about like, I think I talked about it in the podcast previously, but basically they play this Light as a Feather game. But the girl who made them play it is like evil. And she's like, it like casts a spell where she could like take their youth.
Oh.
And it's really interesting. It's very dark.
Yeah.
And then also the new Nancy Drew is on CW, and I really want to watch that because she's older and she's like actually not solving like little kid crimes. She's like, so yeah, those are my 3.
I have heard that that's really good.
Yeah.
Yes. I need a new show to get into.
Right? That's what I've been thinking. I just keep rewatching old shows, and I'm like, okay, Samantha, you need to branch out and go watch some new shows. Or not new, but new to you.
Right, because that's what, so I'm trying to think what show I recently restarted. Community.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, I haven't watched that in a while. I'm like, what am I doing? I really should start something new, but it's so easy to go back to an old one.
Oh, it is. It is. That's what I was like. I was scrolling through and I was like, what am I going to watch? I was like, Samantha, finish Light as a Feather. The new season just came out. Do that and then start on some shows that you've been wanting to watch.
Right.
I think we have just like a couple book things to talk about. I know we usually don't do that here, but since this is the last episode of the year, we wanted to like get them in really quick.
Yeah.
NetGalley, if you are on it, if you're not, you should go sign up for it. Yes. They now have audiobooks that you can that you can check what review but like not check out but request. There we go. Oh my god. But yeah, I think that's really cool. I know we've been getting into audiobooks, and I just think that's really neat.
Yeah, that's exciting, especially because a lot of times the audiobook comes out a while after the book. So that would be a nice way to kind of like, listen to or catch up on some books that you haven't got to read. And I really like that idea.
I'm wondering if it's going to be like the arc, or is it going to be like the book's already out, but now you get our chance to like read, like listen to it before anybody else, because that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I haven't read anything into it really, but
yeah, I'm curious what the file's like too.
Yeah.
Like now they send it to Kindle, but yeah, what is it?
I don't know. We're gonna have to look. We'll let you guys know, or I'll probably try to find some sources that we can link.
Yeah. Well, and see if other people are talking about it and how it's going so far.
Yeah, because that'd be interesting to know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's awesome. So I meant to talk about this on the last podcast, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed to yet. Elise Kova is starting. I know I talk about her a lot.
Yeah.
But she is starting a new series where the book is going to be crowdsourced. So you sign up to be a patron, and depending on which tier you pick, you get to vote on different parts of the book.
Oh, cool.
So right now, and this isn't going to be relevant when this comes out, but there's always going to be more polls and helping decide where the future of the book goes. But right now, there's 30 questions up deciding all the initial things of the book so she can get started. And then as she starts writing, as there's turning points in the book, then we'll be voting again on different things.
Oh, interesting.
But so those polls actually close tonight, the first 30. But it's been really interesting so far because we got to pick, like the name of the character and like what her hobby is going to be and like her age, whether she's 16 or, somewhere in between up to 21. And just all this stuff and like what family she's got and who's still alive. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, all the details just to get a base for this novel. And so it's really interesting. I'm so curious to see how this is going to go.
Yeah, it's an interesting take on a novel. Yeah.
I can't remember how much the first tier is, but the first one you get most of the polls and questions to answer. And then the second one is what I'm in. It's called The Source. And that's a $6 tier. And then they get like extra questions. And then the third tier is, I think it's $25 a month. But at the end, you will get a copy of the book and your name and the acknowledgments.
Oh, cool.
And so I really want to bump it up, but I was like, maybe after Christmas I will.
Yeah.
Because that would be really cool.
That would be cool.
But yeah, so she also has a Discord. So everyone's in the Discord discussing the different questions and polls and stuff. It's really fun. Like, it's such an interesting way to write a book.
And to get your community involved.
Yeah. Well, and it's kind of getting me more familiar with Discord. I'm chiming in every once in a while.
Oh, good. So you can help us. I mean, I have Discord for gaming, but we basically just use it for the audio and the audio and chat.
Yeah.
Like, what am I trying to say?
Chat?
Yeah, but like the voice chat, not the text chat. Sorry. So like if we're both playing a game that doesn't have like audio, then we can sit there and talk while we play the game together.
I didn't know Discord had that. That's cool.
So that's what I used it for. Is that like you can have you can say, okay, we're all going to join this game. Here's our Steam names or whatever, and then we all play a game together. And we can talk while we're doing it.
That's cool.
So that's what I use it for.
Okay, because this is more like, I mean, it's basically a chat room.
Yeah.
Oh
my God, ASL.
Right. It's fun. So anyways, if you're a fan of Elise Kova, this is like a good way to, join in her little community and help write this book, basically.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Cool. Last book thing, I just made Elizabeth watch it. The show, Netflix and book, just came out, is gonna come out with season 2. The trailer just dropped maybe a day or two ago.
Okay.
So we both watched it. It really makes me want to read the second book. I honestly might.
Yeah, because when I read the first one, I was like, I don't know if I want to be in this guy's head anymore.
Well, and also we're like, like
spoilers.
How do I say this?
Probably, right?
No. Maybe. But when we read the second book synopsis, we're like, how does he get to move on from what happened in the first book?
Yeah.
This doesn't make any sense, but watching the trailer, it does make sense.
Well, he just kind of walks away from all of his problems.
So I think in season 2 things are going to catch up to him.
Yeah.
But I kind of hope that it keeps going because I really like his character. It's real messed up. I hate being in his head.
Right.
But I absolutely haven't. I love it, and I've never felt this way about a book before. So I really want it to keep going.
Yeah. And then the main girl in season 2 is Nell from Haunting of Hill House.
Yes.
Because we were watching the trailer. I was like, God, she's familiar.
I know. I kept thinking she was familiar too. Yeah, so you'll get to see some people from season 1, but not everybody. And it's just like really interesting to see like where it's gonna go. And I just can't wait.
I do want to read the second book now.
I think I'm actually probably gonna read the second book before the show just because I really want to know.
Right.
But maybe that could be one of the first book to TV show we discuss.
Yeah. We should do both seasons.
Yeah, definitely. I think we should definitely do part 1 and part 2, season 1, season 2.
Because the book is really quickly, like, you read it so fast.
Oh gosh, it was so good. I couldn't put it down. And then I loved. Actually, I think I even wrote notes for myself of like the compare and contrast on what I liked about the book versus the show, just because there were some things they had to change. Obviously, there were some characters they had to add because it's a show. You have to extend it. But yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah,
it looks so good. So you guys should all watch it because I'm very excited.
I just hate how good he is at playing a
Me
bad
too.
guy.
We saw him at BookCon, and he even said like he hated like being in that mindset because he was like he was even freaking himself out, and he's so good at it. And it's like
right, because he was kind of like don't think that Joe's a good guy. Like, stop defending this guy. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, stop thinking of it as me. Think of it as Joe. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, Joe's the worst.
He is. And that's the thing. Like, in the first season, I remember, like, kind of liking him. And I was like, what is happening? That's how good the story is.
Well, that's how, the book, too. Because you're just like, oh, he's got some good points. Like, he's really making sense. And then it's like, are you kidding me? No, he's not.
You step back and you're like, wait a second. I've been in his head too long.
Yes, he's awful. Like, in real life, if someone was doing this to me, it would be a problem.
Yes, exactly. But she wrote it because we're so taught that, like, some things that are kind of creepy in romance we've taken as like okay, and that's why she like pressed that issue.
Yeah,
and it's so good. Who wrote it? It's Carolyn Kepnes.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for season 2 to come out.
Yes. Do we have a date?
I'm looking it up right now. Dog, you are going to be fired from the podcast in 5 seconds. She's trying to chew on my mic.
Well, she was typing things in our document earlier.
Yeah, she was. So
things she wants to talk about.
I think so. Let me see.
She wants to talk about never having a bedtime.
Yeah. She's talking about how breakfast stinks and lunch is better. Well, no.
No.
I don't know when it comes out. Release date. Dang it. There we go. I'm typing with one hand.
Real time, folks. This is real time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I could have looked it up, but I feel like
thanks.
My computer is really slow every time we're out here.
What?
It
says December 26th, 2019.
Merry Christmas.
The day after this episode airs.
Day before.
Day after. Day before.
Day after.
Day before.
So sassy.
That's so exciting. I wonder if it's gonna like be like all at once, so I can binge it.
Oh yeah.
Didn't they bingeable last time?
Because it was Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you tired? Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Same.
So I was also on YouTube. The reason I saw the trailer is because I was on YouTube looking at this guy's. You clicked on it. His name's Mark Rober. And I saw him last year. He doesn't do that many videos a year. But basically, let me make sure my computer is muted. He is
I'm dying.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm boring you. No, I'm just kidding. He used to work for NASA.
Oh.
And he does these like really like sciencey experiments, but what got his page popular is that he got an Amazon package stolen from him. And so he decided, it was like a $5 thing on Amazon, but he decided to get the thieves back.
I saw that.
Yes. He came out with the second one. The first one's called Package Thief vs. Glitter Bomb Trap. The new one's called Porch Pirate vs. Glitter Bomb Trap 2.0. And it's so good and it's so funny. And he actually, on this one, he at the end, spoilers, he actually, the people who like took, like, he left the package out like by mailboxes, and the people who like gave it to the neighbor that it was supposed to go to, he gave them money and said like, thanks for being one of the good ones.
That's sweet.
Yeah, but it's so funny. I was like, I want to be this petty someday where it's like, you know what? Bye.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny because obviously it's a problem all over.
It's such a big problem.
But I live in such a small town that like we get Bowie's food through Chewy, and they always leave it on our front steps, and we don't use our front door. So a lot of times, obviously, we'll see the package when we are coming home, drive past the house, we'll see it and then forget once we get inside.
Yeah.
So that box will be out there for like 3 days before someone brings it in. And I'm like, if we lived in a bigger city, it would have been gone.
Yeah.
But we're lucky enough that we don't, and we can forget about it.
Yeah. If I have something big coming to my house I can't fit in my mailbox, I usually send it to my work.
Yeah.
Just because then I know it'll get there. I won't be sitting outside anywhere or anything like that.
Yeah, there's been plenty of times it's gotten rained on and the box is all mushy when we bring it in.
But yeah, you guys should watch that. It's really funny. The second one you definitely need to watch.
Oh, that's
it's
awesome.
so good. I just feel like I love the pettiness. Oh, and who's from Home Alone?
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, he's in it.
What?
Yeah, they do like a Macaulay Culkin theme, like, because he's like,
oh my God, that's hilarious.
Pranking people. So
he has a podcast too, just
yes,
FYI.
I need to start
Bunny
listening
Ears.
to it. Yes.
I've listened to it a couple times because he had a co-host, and I can't think of his name, but I think he was leaving to go do his own thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've listened to it a couple times. I don't know. I just haven't been keeping up with my podcast lately.
I go through like phases where I'm like, okay, I want to do a talk show person, or I want criminal, or I want a story, or
But lately it's obviously I had my little phase of like the fiction podcast, but lately it's just Dateline. Like that's my go-to.
I love Dateline.
And did you see real quick?
No, but my two are Dateline and The Last Podcast on the Left.
They released 3 episodes where Keith Morrison reads Christmas stories.
No.
The first one is The Night Before Christmas, and then he reads Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and then How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He genuinely
just reads it?
Yep.
Why is it on here? Get it out.
I don't know. I don't like it. It honestly creeps me out.
Maybe that's why they're like, tell us what kind of podcast you want. We're like, not that. Whatever that was, not that.
I got caught up, and then it started playing How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and he starts talking. I'm like, no, make it stop. Like, please bring me back murder. I don't want to listen to him read How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's so weird. I just don't.
Do they not get their demographic?
I don't know.
That's weird. I didn't see that.
I like his voice, but
oh, me too. But like, I guess nah,
bro,
brah. And then I'm guessing everyone's seen this, but I thought it'd be a fun topic to talk about.
Yeah, when I saw this here, I didn't even click on the link because I was like, I'm gonna let you tell me.
I haven't seen the actual commercial, but I heard about it. So basically, Hallmark had a bunch. It's actually not Hallmark. It is Zola.com had a bunch of commercials, and they played on Hallmark, and some of them were like same-sex couples.
What is Zola?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. We're in the same boat then.
Maybe like a matchmaking thing? What is Zola? Zola is like a gift registry, like a wedding registry.
Oh,
for invites and stuff. So they're showing like same-sex couples and then non-same-sex couples. So then Hallmark aired them. A bunch of people freaked out. I can't remember, like some mom women's group, and they said it was like they need to protect their children.
For what?
Oh, exactly. And
the gay agenda.
How dare you?
Oh, okay.
And so then Hallmark released an apology and took down those things, citing that they didn't. What was it? They cited that they didn't want to show like kissing or like something like that. And then so Zola hit back with, "But you kept our like
money?
No, not money. Opposite. What am I trying? Not same sex.
Oh,
they kept their not regular, but like man and woman kissing.
Yeah, hetero.
But they didn't keep the same-sex women kissing.
Are you kidding me?
So then everyone freaked out, and then Hallmark redistributed another apology saying they're sorry and they're gonna air all the commercials again.
What are you doing, Hallmark?
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is I think that they're in the works to do some LGBTQ plus movies.
It's about time.
And so I think that that's why they backtracked again and was like, no, actually we're gonna. But it's
why
like,
did they backtrack the first time?
Because a bunch of people threw a fit.
Well, tell those people to grow up.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost 2020.
Yeah.
Hi, these people exist and they deserve to be seen as much as you are.
Exactly. It was very confusing. Like I would never look at that and be like, oh my gosh, how dare they? You know what I mean? So it's just something that came up. I don't really watch Hallmark stuff.
No,
so,
yeah, I know a lot of people that do.
So do I. But I don't have cable, so
I just you know how I feel about romance. Every once in a while I get in a mood, but I just also happy endings. I don't like them. So
wow. Well, I was telling you I was reading that new book series. I told you guys in the last episode. And then all of a sudden, they got pregnant. I was like, I I stopped reading.
Oh no.
Because I can't relate. And also, like, come on, this book series just started. Like, why can't you just, like, have some adventures or something? Like, boo.
Yeah.
Boo on you.
It's not, isn't it sci-fi or something?
Paranormal.
Or paranormal?
Well, I'm guessing it has something to do with the story, but I just got annoyed real quick.
Yeah.
I should probably go back to it. Because I'm sure I'll like it. It's just like, I'm just not in that place in my life. And I'm like, God damn it.
Well, and like with sci-fi fantasy, I guess most of the time you don't expect anyone to get pregnant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though
it probably has a plot to a story.
Sides of the coin.
No, I definitely know it has something to the plot of the story, but I'm just like, I read a paranormal fantasy because I didn't want, because like, yeah, it sucks that I'm 30 and I'm like, still trying to figure my crap out and everyone else around me isn't. And so it's like, I just wanted to lose myself in a nice romantic paranormal thing, and they're already like getting married and having kids. And I'm like, okay, cool.
But I was going to say, I guess I see both sides of the coin. Because, like, obviously, when you get into that, that's not what you were expecting.
Yeah.
But then also, so, I listen to a lot of Book Riot podcasts and stuff. And they did an episode once on, oh my gosh, she's so floppy.
I'm trying to distract you.
They did an episode once on books with pregnant main characters. And, like, that's not a thing that you see very often.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of, like, BA women fighting and going on adventures
and they're pregnant
with a pregnant belly. But I don't know, I think it has to be done right, and I feel like you should maybe know that going in so that you know whether you want to read it or not. You know what I mean?
And I think it's gonna have something to do with the story because of the baby isn't supposed to be able to be made in the first place, so I get it. I think it's just because of the mindset I'm in right now that I'm just like so I put it down and I'm like, I'll pick it back up because it's actually a really good story.
Like I said, I feel like you should know going in.
Yeah, I like the lore that the writer, I think it's AJ, created just because. Oh, sorry. Just because it's like they talk about like spirit instead of a person dying, like everyone has just a spirit and they're always a ball of energy, and I just really liked that. It was really cool. All right, we got off topic.
Just a little bit.
What? Yeah, you told me this next thing, and I can't believe it.
So, Caroline Flack resigned from Love Island. I'm going to read her statement.
Ooh, yeah.
I got to find it again.
Because I had no idea. I know that we have a text chat with our patron, Nicole, and she told us, but she was making fun of me because I didn't know what the thumb thing was, and so I was like, I'll fight you. I'll fight you, fat finger.
Okay, so she released a statement that says, there have been a significant number of media reports and allegations in regards to my personal life. While matters were not as have been reported, I am committed to cooperating with the appropriate authorities, and I can't comment further on these matters until the legal process is over. However, Love Island has been my world for the last 5 years. It's the best show on telly. In order to not detract attention from the upcoming series, I feel the best thing I can do is stand down for season 6. I want to wish the incredible team working on the show a fantastic series in Cape Town. So she resigned. And I did see an article, but of course it was from the Daily Mail, which is like
it's like our TMZ.
Yeah. But apparently she was arrested for getting in a fight with her boyfriend. Again, I don't know what details are real and what aren't, but something happened, obviously.
Yeah.
And she's resigning.
So do you think she's resigning or the network is making her resign?
I'm sure that's what it is. I don't know. I just feel like
that sucks.
I really wanted to like her in the beginning. I don't know. I just always thought she was cute and whatever. But then when I found out the Harry Styles thing,
and then
that's
like weird,
the more stuff that's been happening, I'm just like, because she dated Harry Styles when she was 30 and he was 16.
Yeah, that's weird,
and that's not okay.
No,
like,
you're not in the same headspace at all.
I understand, like, it's legal in the UK because age of consent is 16 there, but I don't know. Like, I'm 32 and a 16-year-old?
Yeah, that sounds disgusting to me.
No, ma'am. Anyway, but the good news is there's going to be a winter Love Island.
Yes.
And they're going to be in Cape Town, South Africa, and it's starting... I think it said second week in January.
So we probably won't get it for a while. Because what was it? What did Hulu do this time?
I think they were like
2 weeks behind.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I was watching YouTuber from England, Europe, UK. England, Europe, UK.
Some place across the pond.
Currently a chew toy for a little dog. And stop. And she said that they hardly get any American shows, and if they do, it's like years after they've already been. So I was like, why can't they do the same thing Hulu's doing to us and like put all of our shows on Hulu?
Right.
But apparently they don't.
Or their Netflix or whatever. Even though like
Netflix, I think they do better.
I was gonna say I think they get a lot of shows through Netflix
they
that
definitely
we don't even get through Netflix.
Exactly. It's definitely different. But I would say like, you know how we're getting their show, they don't get like they like our Real Housewives and stuff like that, and they don't get them for like years. And I was like, that really sucks. Oh, come on, it's 2018, almost 2020. Like you can't find a way for all of us to watch our own stuff.
People to pirate this stuff.
Exactly, when they would willingly pay because we all enjoy each other's content. Like I love everything on the BBC. We get to watch the Great British Bake Off, which is amazing.
I haven't ever watched it.
Oh. Get out.
I know.
Get out.
It's on my list.
Yeah.
But I
it's
just
really
keep
good.
rewatching
It's
The
very
Office.
like they're very nice. It's not like any American cooking show. It's like everyone's so nice. It's very calming. Weird. I know. We're used to everyone just screaming at each other.
Oh, and then the other thing about this new season of Love Island is going to be 6 weeks instead of 8.
Because they want to torture us. I want longer. 12 months.
2 seasons a year, though, or series. I guess they call it series in the UK.
They call it series, yeah. I love it. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
I love Love Island.
I know. I can't wait. I guess if it's starting in January, they've probably announced the people. Do they do that?
Maybe. We'll have to look it up. And I wonder if they found a new host.
Yeah, I know. I know Ian's still there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if they've announced a new host yet.
And they haven't really talked anything about the American version yet or the Australian version.
I don't know if I want another American one.
I do if they take a note from them and do it how they are supposed to do it.
Right.
But if not, then I don't want another one.
Make it more exciting.
No offense, but why CBS? I like CBS. I watch CBS, but I think that would have much rather been on like Netflix or something. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
MTV.
Yeah,
like, you know.
But MTV doesn't MTV has their own thing. Like you can't watch anything on MTV unless you have cable.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you noticed that I don't like watch Real World anymore or anything like that?
Oh.
I have no way to watch it. Yeah.
That's crazy. I guess I didn't realize that.
Right?
But yeah, we've done Netflix and Hulu for so long that I mean, that's why I just rewatch stuff.
Same.
Oh my gosh. So there's another show coming back I want to talk about.
Yes.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I'm so excited. Bring back all of the 90s shows. Okay, thanks.
I'm so excited. If this website can load, I will tell you more. But right now it's saying the site can't be reached. So that's cool. That's a cool story.
So if anyone maybe doesn't remember because they're a little bit older or younger, what can you explain? Do you remember what
it was a game show, and I just remember there was like different obstacles the teams had to go through. Do you remember they had like teams? It was like the purple monkeys but so they had to go through different obstacles, but it was all on a set. And so now the reboot, oh my god, seriously, this is taking forever. It says certain elements from the show will be back in the reboot, such as the moat crossing and the temple run and the talking rock guy.
Oh my god, I love the talking rock guy.
Olmec, I think is how you say his name.
Yeah, I think so.
And then I guess it's going to be for adults because when we watched it was kids participating in this. But now it's going to be for adults. And it will be set in a real jungle instead of in a studio.
This is going to be so cool. I can't wait.
Yeah, right? It says it'll be scaled up with tougher challenges and bigger prizes. Like, this is just so crazy. I want to go. Like, can we be on it? I'll probably die, but can we be on it?
Yeah, right.
ASMR, Sophie.
I know. She won't stop giving me kisses. So I was reading about Love Island, and it basically said that they haven't released the 2020 things yet, but they have, like, links of how to apply for UK. But it said, like, the US version did not fare well because CBS did it so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But media coverage already suggests the show may not return to that platform next summer. I hope not. No offense, like, you didn't do it well.
No, it was bad.
It was so bad. They didn't have enough time. They didn't do any of the trope stuff. Like, come on. But yeah, so they haven't announced anything, but there's like links to sign up and stuff.
What is Quibi?
Quibi. Why?
Legends of the Hidden Temple will exclusively be streamed on Quibi.
Oh, what the
which launches
Quibi?
April 6th.
Quibi.
I'm Googling it.
There's going to be so many, like, streaming services. It's crazy. I don't know if we talked about this on...
It's going to be cheaper to have cable again.
Oh, my God, right? What was I going to say? Did we talk about the Disney Plus and if we're going to do it and all that stuff?
I don't know. I was going to because you can get it free with Hulu or something for a year.
Oh, really?
I think so.
So I read if you package Hulu, Hulu Plus, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus is $12.99. But if not, the Disney is like $6. I don't know. I thought if I ever like wanted to like watch all those old movies again, I would. But like right now, I'm just not really wanting to.
Yeah, we weren't going to unless because someone had told us it's not any more than whatever we're paying for Hulu now to add on the Disney and something. I don't remember what it was. And so we were going to try, and it was a little more complicated than that. And we were just like, yeah, we're not even going to watch it really. So
no, I mean, it's nice to have those shows on there. I'll be excited. Everyone's watching that new Star Wars thing with the baby Yoda. But apparently it's not a baby. I don't know.
Yeah, I wish I was interested in Star Wars, but
I actually am, but I'm just like I'm not. It's not making me like, oh, I need to sign up for this to watch it. It's not.
Yeah.
And until Disney Plus comes out with something that I feel that way, I'm probably not going to sign up for it.
Yeah. Okay, so I looked up Quibi. It says it's an upcoming American short form mobile video platform.
Huh.
Quick bites of captivating entertainment created for mobile by the best talent, designed to fit perfectly into any moment of your day.
But like, what about the show?
Yeah,
I'm confused.
So anyway, it's launching April 6th. So that's when Quibi is launching. I guess I don't know for sure when Legends of the Hidden Temple is launching.
Yeah.
But either way, it's coming back and we're going to find a way to watch it and be on the show.
You'll see us on the show.
It's going to be like American Ninja Warrior, and I'm just going to fall into the first like body of water.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, I guess we'll see you guys in
the
2020. That's so crazy.
It is crazy.
I think we have a lot of things we've got planning. I've been planning.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot more planning than I have.
You've been doing Bookstagram. I kind of took another hiatus. I have so many pictures to post, and I actually had a bunch of people reach out to me. I'm just like, I'm trying.
Life is hard.
Did you get that thing I sent you where it was like an app and it said that it can schedule Instagram posts? And I said, is this real?
Oh, yeah.
Is it real?
Look at it.
Dang it. Well, I was like, if that's true, then I would totally do that. It's just the posting that I have trouble with. But if I can schedule it, I'd schedule them all out.
Right.
So
yeah, that would be so
that'd be awesome. But yeah, I can't wait to see what 2020 brings.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we better get going. We've got more tea to drink and books to read. All of our social medias are down below. Make sure to rate and review our podcast on Apple Podcasts. We really appreciate it.
It helps other readers find us.
Yes, and any other platform that you're listening on, if you can rate and review us there, that would be wonderful. Come get personal with us on Patreon. You can become a book fairy, a book dragon, or a book wizard.
Yes.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun posting on there. We're going to post little Christmassy pictures of our puppies on there.
Yes, and we have a Christmas photo to post of us when we were much younger, sitting on Santa's lap.
It's pretty funny, and it's not anywhere else, so you guys definitely have to go check that out.
Right.
And we're going to have a mini episode coming up as soon as I get my little behind in gear and read The Grace Year. So yeah, those are a couple of things that looking forward to. And I think we might do an after hours.
Yes, we really
to end
need
up
to.
The year because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, my 2019 was crazy, guys. Personal note, this year has been insane for me.
Right.
So I would love to talk about it with you guys on Patreon. All right. Well, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next year.
Bye.